All right. What's up, folks? Ontarian Hawkins here, the passive income guru. Good to be back. I've been gone for a few days. Let me make sure I'm live here and my audio is okay. So bear with me 1 second here. And if you're tuning in, welcome. Let me know where you are tuning in from. And if I haven't met you yet, welcome to this page. Make sure you subscribe to these posts and all the stuff that I'm doing here on this page. All right. Hey, Micah, what's up, man? Give me a thumbs up, folks, if you can hear me okay. Please give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. And we want to get right into this. I want to, first of all, thank everyone because there was too many comments, folks, for me to to get back to everybody while I was away in Atlanta, Georgia these past few days. I actually left last Thursday. My wife and I, we got there Thursday night and just got back home last night, late last night. We were tired. We're still a little tired. And we're just excited about what is happening. We're just excited about what's happening. So again, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. And then we'll get right into this, folks. Okay. So who we have tuning in here? Micah from Hawaii. Well, Micah, you're living in Virginia now, right? We got Locks from South Pacific near Australia. Welcome. Ryan Marks. What's going on, Ryan? Hey, Orlando. JR. Betty from Memphis, Tennessee. We actually passed through your hometown in Memphis going to Atlanta. Carrie, what's going on, my friend? So thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for those thumbs up, folks. So again, thank you for the birthday shout outs. I appreciate every one of you who inboxed me, who commented on my post. I really do appreciate that. I love you, all you guys. And, what a blessing to be alive another year. Now, I'm not going to tell you my age now. You can take a guess, but I'm not going to tell you my age. Well, you can probably figure it out yourself if you hijack or not hijack, but if you stalk my Facebook profile, you may figure it out. But I'm not going to just come out and tell you how old I am. You can see some of the gray hairs here. I'm still a young guy. I'm still growing. Still a growing boy is what they call it. I still like to eat. I'm still active as much as I can be. Most of all, I still have my health. I'm not in the hospital anywhere. I can see, I can feel, I can taste. That is the utmost blessing, folks, that you can ever ask for. Okay. So again, thank you. Today, I want to do a short presentation of what I call the snowball effect. Okay. The snowball effect. We had the privilege, it was about 11-hour drive here from Oklahoma to Georgia. And I decided to hit the road because, I used to drive, of course, you guys know I used to drive 18-wheelers years ago. So I was used to taking those road trips. I was always going through, I was up and down Tennessee and Arkansas, was always down those was like the backyard highways for me. I was used to those highways, going to Atlanta and passing through Atlanta and all that. So driving, it was actually pretty relaxing and therapeutic at the same time. My wife and I, we had the chance to listen to over and over again. We listened to Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey is the big financial advisor guru, and we listened to him quite a bit on our way there and on our way back. And we learned a lot. We learned a lot about finances, a lot about financial freedom, getting out of debt and all that stuff. Very, very interesting. And I'm going to kind of hit on some of the things that he talked about today in this video. And I just kind of named it the snowball effect. Okay. Now, I've been talking about this stuff for a long time. The snowball effect that I'm talking about, though, is more on the lines of making passive income, building real true wealth on the back end. Okay. Working toward that goal. Now, Dave Ramsey's snowball effect, his particular strategies is the snowball effect is more towards getting rid of debt. Okay. I'm going to, my goal as an entrepreneur online is to show you how to make that money, to make the money online so that you can get rid of that debt at a faster rate or a steady rate. Okay. However you want to tackle it. So before I begin, share my screen, let me, again, check my audio here, and we're going to get live, folks. We're going to get live here. We're going to get down to some things. My wife said, eat a lot. All right. That's right, babe. I did. We both did. We both did. All right. So what is the snowball effect? What does it mean? And how can it help you today? One of the things that I am amazed at many times when I talk to people, I talk to several people, folks, every single day when I'm at work online, I'm either on the phone, or on the computer, communicating consistently, talking to people, new people from all around the world, and that's a good thing to have. Okay. Now, the other side of the equation, most people who find me, they happen to stumble across my page, Facebook, YouTube, they are looking, 99% of the time, they're looking for opportunities to make money from home. Okay. And when they come to me and they ask, how can I make money online? How can I earn money online? My next question is always, what is your starting capital? Okay. We all know it takes money to make money. What is your starting capital? How much are you willing to put into a business to actually make it work? Okay. And I think when I ask that question, some people, it seems like a sudden fear comes upon them, a sudden fear like, well, I don't have a lot of money, or, does it cost a lot? When people ask me how much does it cost, they really are disqualifying themselves subconsciously. A lot of people really don't, understand that or know they're doing that. But instead of saying how much does it cost, well, how much money can I make? Actually, let's see. Oh, it's been some years. It's been over 10 years now, folks. When I first came in this industry, actually 2008, when I decided to come online to learn internet marketing, there was a course that I needed. And the reason I needed it is because I needed to change the way I thought. My thought process was tainted. I grew up traditionally, the same things your parents probably told you about going to school, getting a job, going to college and getting a degree was probably the same. Okay. I was told that entrepreneurship, business owners and all that, it don't work. Okay. So I needed a way to switch the things that I heard growing up. I needed a way to get that out and put in the new furniture in my mind. Okay. So there was this course. It was a personal development course. It was $1,380. $1,380. At the time that I wanted that course, I was only making about $8 and some change per hour, folks. Okay. Now, initially, when I when I looked at the price and I looked at how much I made per hour, initially my mind said, or my brain, and my brain told me that you cannot afford this. Okay. Initially. But you know what? I wanted it so bad that I was going to find a way to get the money. And you know what? I saved up enough money, and it took me less than 90 days to get the money, folks. The moral of the story is, if you want it, I don't care what it is in life, folks. I don't care if you don't have $20 in your bank account right now. If you want it bad enough, you will find a way to get it. Okay. That's just bottom line. So let me share my screen. Let's get into this. That's just the backdrop. Let's talk about the snowball effect, folks. This is very, very important, okay? Very, very, very important. Bear with me 1 second here. 1 second here. The snowball effect. The snowball effect. All right. So I talked about this before, and this is just a different way of presenting it, folks. Okay. Now, speaking of capital, remember I told you a lot of people come to me and they want to start a business, but they don't come in with the mindset, oh, it's going to cost me something. They don't come in with that mindset, which I don't know where that comes from. I don't know where they learned that from. It takes money to make money. Okay. So my goal for you is to, first of all, here's the little slogan I just made. I just made it up today. Okay. Just now before I did this video. The slogan is make it, mine it, trade it. Okay. I'm going to explain each one in detail. Make it, mine it, and trade it. You put all these together. It's like making a sandwich, folks. You can't have a good sandwich without 2 pieces of bread. I mean, you can have 1 piece of bread, but having 2 pieces of bread does something to that sandwich. All this are the components of a solid financial sandwich. Okay, if you want to think of it like that. So what does make it mean? This is all, again, I want you to be thinking about snowball. You know how when it's snowing outside, you want to go out and make a snowman, or you got to get some big snowballs. So it starts out small, and then you start rolling that snowball into other snow, more snow. It's going to start to compound, and it's going to get bigger. Okay. So I'll keep that image in mind as I go through these different sections. So what does it make it mean? Okay, just the way it sounds is making money, is making cash flow. And down here, I put liquid flow. You may hear people say increasing your bottom dollar. I mean, all of it is cash flow. All of it's cash flow. Okay. Now, the good thing about this particular part of the equation is it doesn't take a lot of money to start doing this part, according to the model that I'm using. Okay. Now you may be using a different model. It may take you a little longer. It may take you a little bit more capital. But what I'm doing, the model that I'm using, it doesn't take a lot of work, folks. And it is push button and turnkey. Same thing. Okay. Turnkey and push button. And I'm going to show you how push button and turnkey it is well, actually not right now, but in a second. It was so turnkey, folks. From Thursday all the way up to Sunday, I didn't do any work. I didn't do no marketing. I wasn't even responding to my messages because I just wanted to relax. It was my birthday weekend. We had a huge business kickoff that's going to bless a lot of people in this country really, really soon, folks. I mean, it was phenomenal. Met some great friends that I've been knowing online for a while, but we finally shook hands in person. It was phenomenal. Okay, phenomenal. So the liquid flow, folks, the liquid flow continued to work for me even on my birthday, even without me lifting a finger. Okay. And I'm going to show you proof of that right now. Okay. All right. So here we are inside of one of my email accounts, folks. You guys hopefully you've been hearing me. If you follow me on YouTube, you've been watching, and I've been talking about a particular system called the Power Lead system. I've been talking about different phases of income. Okay. How my business model is broken down in 4 phases. This right here I'm teaching you today, the snowball effect, will cover the 4 phases of my business model. Okay. Now you can use this exact same business model. It works. It works like a charm. Okay. Now, the power lead system in a nutshell, I'm not going to get into all the logistics of the power lead system, but basically the power lead system is a system, first of all, that you can market any business or product or service. I don't care what it is. You can promote your business with the system. Okay. You can set up what's called sales funnels with the actual system. The system is going to do, when you set up those sales funnels, it's going to do all the selling, all the sifting, all the sorting for you once you set it up. Okay. And the way we're using this system, me and some other business partners, folks, we're using it as the make money model, or the liquid flow model, or the make it. Okay. The make it model. That's what we're using it for. Now you can use it for, if you have a flower shop, if you're selling candy online, it don't matter. You can use the power lead system for that. I'm using it for different purposes, two different purposes. I have other opportunities that I'm promoting through the power lead system, and we have a specific, a very tight knit, what I call a cash flow sales funnel that converts very, very well. Okay. It really, really does. And just to give you proof on that, folks, January 21st was my birthday. Again, I was in Atlanta, Georgia. I didn't do any type of work at all. Okay. I wasn't on a computer. Of course, I'll look at my phone every now and then, check my email, and lo and behold, these sales were coming in. Okay. So Thursday, let me see what day Thursday was here, this past Thursday. Thursday was the 18th, okay? So the 18th, we got on the road, folks, okay? We was on the road for some hours. And on the 18th, I managed to get signups, okay? Had 3 gold members come in. All these priceless possibilities is the power lead system, so don't get confused on that. Had a ton of leads still coming in, folks. 19th, I had a lead lightning sale. More leads coming in on my birthday, a ton of them. I had a fast start bonus on my birthday. I had a great day on my birthday. So I had a fast start bonus. That's a $400 commission. I had 2 diamonds. That's $100 a piece. That's $200. So $600 right there on my birthday while I was away celebrating with my business family and my wife in Atlanta, Georgia, folks. Okay. And then already today, 20 gold members. Now, the gold members are $20 per month a pop. That is residual income. Okay. So liquid flow is just what it is. I show you how to set this thing up, how to start getting the traffic, and you're off to the races. Okay. Now, when you start making this money, what do you do with it? Okay. Maybe you're working a job right now. You get paid every 2 weeks. You get paid every month. I don't know how often you get paid, but that money is being deposited in your account. Okay. You use that money for what? To pay bills, just to stay alive, right? Just to have the daily, just to have the basics, the necessities of life, food, clothing, shelter. Okay. However, in order for the snowball effect to be effective, if you want to tap into this business model, you need a way to make your money grow some legs and arms. Okay. Now, I'm not talking about literal. Don't believe me when I say I'm not talking literal here. Make your money work for you. Okay. Instead, you're working right now for your money. Okay. If you're at a job, you're working right now for your money. If you stop working, guess what? The money flow stops. The money flow stops. Okay. This right here is going to show, this model, what I just showed you, is going to help put extra income in your pocket over time it's going to help put a daily income in your pocket to where you can offset some, some things maybe in your life when it comes to, bills and things like that. But the smart thing would be to use this cash flow and to make it work for you. So that brings us to the second phase, which is mine it. Okay. Now, what is the significance of mining whatever you're making? Well, it is to increase your daily flow of income. Okay. It's to increase your daily flow of income. You can make this money right here all day long, but in order to build, I'm thinking if you're here, you want to get to a point where you're building wealth, you having money work for you, regardless of where you are in the world. If you're going out of town, don't matter. You want that money to work for you. Okay. So the reason I'm mining, and I'm doing all of this, by the way. Okay. I just showed you this part right here. Now I take a portion of that money. Of course, I put it back into this model to make more money. Okay, you want to put a portion of that money back into this particular part of the equation to make more money. Then you take a portion of that money and put it over here to mine it. That's going to eventually start to give you a daily payout. The company that I'm using, of course, you guys already know that, is Swissco Global. Where I'm mining Bitcoin, I'm mining Ethereum, Zcash, Monero. You can also purchase real gold and silver as well. Okay. Gold and silver is a fantastic insurance policy, folks. It holds a higher value than fiat currency if you put your money in gold and silver. Okay. And mining Bitcoin, Ethereum, and any of these eventually will give you a daily payout. I'm getting paid daily, folks. And when I was away on vacation, just a mini vacation in Atlanta, Georgia, I was getting paid daily in Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of these. Okay. So your money, you work a little hard right here to get this liquid flow going. And then eventually you take some of that money and you start to put it over here, because you want your money to start working for you. You worked hard for it, make it work hard for you and start mining it. And then eventually the daily flow is going to start coming. Now you got two components of the snowball. If you see that snowball is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and you take some of that money again and you put it over here. Now, to create even a bigger snowball, you take some of that daily flow that you're making and you start to trade it. Okay. Do you have to understand trading right off to make this work? No. Okay. I'm with a particular mastermind group that is calling some great signals. Crypto. Now, this is both of these, the mining and the traded, both are dealing in the cryptocurrency space. I'm also in Forex trading, so I do a little bit of Forex as well. So both of these apply. Now, the one that I'm talking about when it comes to trade it is, trading cryptocurrencies, which is a big deal. This year is going to be a big deal for, I believe, a long time to come. Okay. So you can actually, buy and hold certain cryptocurrencies and then sell it for a profit. Okay. If you know what you're doing. However, the company that I'm with, the mastermind that I'm with, you don't have to really know what you're doing. Okay. A lot of the analysis is done for you. Now, I do recommend that you get educated on trading, educate yourself on how to read a chart, educate yourself on candlesticks and supporting the resistance zones and all that. It's good to get educated on that stuff so you can know the basics. But if you just want to do it passively and have the experts do it for you, I'm talking about the analysis, and they say, oh, this cryptocurrency is looking good. You may want to buy right now. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm participating in right now. Again, I'm doing my own trading. Also coming out next month. Okay, coming out next month, you're going to be able to take advantage of some Forex trading if you want it to be hands-free. Okay, let the experts do the analysis for you. They called out the actual signal, and all you have to do is push a couple of buttons and go about your day and start to build a portfolio in the art of compounding. So in the third phase, the main thing after you start getting a cash flow, after you start getting a daily flow, is the main thing here is compounding. We all know compounding eventually will set you up to make a big dent financially in your life when you compound, folks. The name of the game is compounding. Okay, so that's pretty much it in a nutshell, folks. Hopefully this all made sense. This is the snowball effect. This is what I'm doing on a daily basis. These profits come in every single day. The flow is flowing, and now I'm also, I have some cryptocurrencies that I've bought into, that I'm holding, and looking. Actually, I looked at my phone to see where the trades were, and I hit a high. I was in $400. I had a $400 profit within 72 hours in this space. Now, if I was at my computer, I would have sold those coins because there was a high profit at the time, and I would have reinvested back into the platform. Okay, when the coins made their dip, when they dropped some, but I wasn't in a position to do it because I only had my phone. Okay, I was like, oh man, it was great. $400+ profit in less than 72 hours in this space, in the crypto space, buying and holding, getting signals from the experts. They go out and do all the grunt work, look at the charts, and they say, hey, these are the coins that I'm holding on to. You may want to buy some and hold on to them for this, short term or what have you. Okay. So guys, this business model works. Okay. Everybody has their own little taste, but this is what works for me. And when I have consultations with people, and I always ask them, what's your capital? Is always, if it's $1,000 or under, folks, then phase one, the make it phase has to be first. Okay. Unless you have $5,000, $10,000 sitting around somewhere, you can start the mining. Now, it doesn't take as much to start mining, but to get that daily flow, you're going to need a little bit more capital. Okay. If you want that daily flow immediately, which a lot of people do, you're going to need a little bit more capital. That's why I say this is the phase you want to start at first to increase or to establish a liquid flow. Okay. So that's all I want to share today, folks. Any questions? Does that all make sense? Does it all make sense? Give me a few thumbs up, some hearts, whatever you want to do. Share this video with your acquaintances, your friends, your family. This stuff is not, this is nothing new. This is absolutely nothing new, folks. This has been taught for decades, okay? Centuries. I'm just putting a little twist onto it. Okay? So anyone have any questions so far? What's up, Micah? Yeah, man. Hey, one of my favorite shirts, brother. One of my favorite shirts, man. All right. So any questions so far? Any questions? I'm going to end it if no one has any questions. I'm just going to sit here for a little bit. Any questions on anything specifically that I talked about? Any of the these three phases that I talked about? Let me know if you do. I'll be happy to assist you. All right, folks. Well, we're going to go ahead and end it. We're going to go ahead and end it here. And thank you so much for watching. hopefully this all made sense. If you're just tuning in, you can always rewind this video. It's going to be streaming live here until Facebook decides to take it down. All right. So if you have a question, leave a comment below, or better yet, you can inbox me. I'll be happy to help you. Okay. So take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. God bless. Talk to you soon.